Hello, my name is David. I live at Lake of the Woods. We commute to work here in Bremen every day. We got the Chevy Bolt, the 2019. We got 80,000 miles on it. We chase kids everywhere for all kinds of sporting events and school events, and it turned out to be the most economical way for us to get around and to save a bunch of money and keep miles off of a big vehicle that we might use for something else. When gas prices were $5 a gallon, it was costing us $50 a week to drive our Chevy Bolt 1,200 miles a month. At the same time, it would cost me $325 to drive my Chevy Traverse that same distance, 1,200 miles at $5 a gallon. We were saving $275 a month by driving this. Now that gas prices are down a little bit, the savings not quite so good, but over the course of about 2.5 months, we could almost make a full car payment in fuel savings. We were looking for electric vehicles mostly because we spent so much money in gas chasing kids to school events. I have 5 children. We have kids scattered all around. We had sporting events everywhere. And I was putting so many miles on a big vehicle, and it was driving me broke. And so we decided to gamble. We didn't know what it would be like, but the outcome was fabulous. We've had this car going on 6 years now. We have 80,000 miles on it. And the only thing we've ever had to do was put tires on it and windshield wipers. There's like no maintenance. If you drive them properly, you don't even wear the brake pads out. They're just incredible vehicles, and they're fun. Now, our only charging is at home. I put a charger in when we bought the vehicle, and we charge it at home so that sometimes we don't have to charge, maybe once a week, depending on how many errands or stuff we're running. Other times we might charge every other day or something, but we only charge at home. I've never used a drive-by charger because almost 99% of our driving is within a 100-mile radius, and this will get me everywhere I go and back without having to stop anywhere. We normally drive every now and then to Fort Wayne is about the farthest we go. In the summertime, we can make it to Fort Wayne, visit my daughter and her husband, and spend time driving around there, and then come back home, and we have great range. We still have enough battery life to run without charging. In the wintertime, it is questionable. We do get a little range anxiety that when we get there, it's like we got just enough battery to get to Fort Wayne and back without charging. But hopefully at some point we'll get our Tesla upgrade, and then we could also use more of the chargers that are available for us. We were informed by General Motors that we can go in and have a computer upgrade and then buy a conversion plug, and that we can run Tesla superchargers to charge our vehicles now. I have not had an opportunity to have that upgrade done, and I think basically it's just a computer upgrade to regulate the charging, and then we buy a $200 plug, and that gives us a whole bunch more opportunities to charge in different locations. We were told that the battery is warranted for 8 years or 100,000 miles with no degradation. So we asked the question, so what is the useful life of the battery? And they tell us that the battery should last the useful life of the car. We don't know, but right now we don't have any degradation, and the car is just fun as can be to drive. I would recommend an EV as not a primary vehicle as of yet, but a secondary vehicle. It'd be for someone that's not planning very many long vacations, but has like driving distances to work, driving lots of kids to school, sporting events. It's a great vehicle for commuting, and right now that's our primary use for it, and that's how we put all our miles on ours, is almost always commuting, or we might take some hiking trips with ours.